Hope you're ready for a nice chilled class. Just going to start as normal, just by allowing ourselves just to sink into the ground, so get those seat bones, feeling the ground, touching the ground, and just allowing yourself to start relaxing, and then just connecting to the breath. So that inhale through the nose, exhale through the nose. And just try and just get that energy around you just to slow down slightly. You just want to just become slow in what we do. So slowing that breath right down and getting the inhale a bit deeper. And exhale longer and slower. Beautiful. The next breath we're going to do is by holding the breath in as long as we can. Unless you're pregnant, you can't do this. So just stick to, you can do Nadi Shodhana or whatever breathing you want. So this is just by breathing in, just breathe in and let everything out. And then leaving it as long as you can. And when you have to breathe in, just breathe in nice and slow. And then just do that again, just 3 or 4 times. You just let everything out. And then slowly breathing back in. So just a couple more of those. This is just connecting to our vagus nerve. So it's a really good breathing technique for that. Once you've finished 3 or 4 of those, we'll just move into Nadi Shodhana. So alternate nostril breathing. Just do it the best way it works for you. So sometimes I like doing it mentally. Most of the time I like to make sure my nose blocked properly. Just a few more rounds. Beautiful. And then when you're ready, we'll just move into box breath. So 4 seconds, inhale, 4 seconds, hold, 4 seconds, exhale, 4 seconds, hold. Nice. And now you should feel, just take note of how calm everything is now around you. It's a little bit calm. And just move back into yogic breath. Inhale through the nose. Should be a lot slower automatically now. So we're going to work firstly on our back. So when you're ready, just grabbing your strap or a towel or whatever you use for this. So we'll be in this for a little while. I want to just sort of get these hips open so we start working the stomach and the working the spine. So hammock pose first. So we'll be in that for a couple of minutes, and then we're going to work that same leg, so you know what to do. I'll show you what to do as we go, but get the gist of it. So either having the strap around the head or holding the strap, whichever one's comfortable for you. And just start letting go now. So just allow yourself to start opening up. And I'll just pick any of those breathing exercises that we worked with before. It doesn't have to be yogic breath. You can even practice box breath, which is a really good idea. And while you're focusing on the breath, you're just allowing yourself to take the shape that you need to take to open up today. So working towards straightening that knee. If you've got it straight, push that heel up and bring the toes back towards the shins if you can. Last 35 seconds. This part of the process. When you're ready, just going to bring the leg outwards. So grabbing the strap with the right hand, bring the leg away from the body, so coming out. Just bringing the shoulder blades back onto the floor and pushing that left hip back onto the floor. Just holding in that position there. So you're going to feel that tension through the hip flexor. Just a minute on this one. Really work to try and keep those hips on the ground. I feel quite comfortable. I'm starting to get really comfortable in this now. So I'll just start pulling the strap upwards. So pulling the foot up. So the toes are sort of coming up to in line with the top of the head. You don't have to do that, obviously. And when you're ready, slowly coming up, you're going to come across the body this time. Just mindful that you're stretching through the outside of the hip. So take your time to bring that across. If you need a bent knee, make sure you have that. Otherwise, just straight, swapping hands. You can bring the right hand in line with the right shoulder, look out that way if you feel like a twist. It's really good for the gut health, mental health, to twist that spine, particularly in positions where you're safe. So we're on the ground, spine's resting on the ground. So twisting it is it's a good option here. And just slow that breath down. If you feel anything that's uncomfortable, just back off. You just don't have to come all the way over. Still getting the twist of the spine. And when you're ready, slowly coming up. Switching sides. Do that all again. On the left side. And just getting yourself comfortable there. So a couple of minutes for the hammock side of the pose. Beautiful. Just get yourself nice and comfortable. And once you're as comfortable as you can be, start connecting to the breath and then working towards as much stillness as possible, first physically and then work mentally into that stillness of the mind. Just to be still in the mind, just allow the thought processes to happen. You're never going to stop them, so just allow them. Just don't connect to them. They're automatic, so just don't connect. Don't judge them, label them. Just keep going back to the breath. So you've got about 30 seconds to go. Deep stretch you can now, last 10 seconds. And then when you're ready, we're going to release the strap, grab it with the left hand and bring the leg away from the body. So opening up outwards. So we're still stretching the hamstring here. Getting deep into the hip flexor. So once that leg comes down as far as it can go, just work that right hip back down, shoulder blades on the floor, chin to chest, and just allow that to open up as it needs to open up. Side is super tight for me today. When you feel that extra tightness, just go deeper into the breath. Just get yourself lost in that breath. Slowing everything down. And then slowly, shanti, shanti, coming back up. Coming across the other side, so just switching hands, coming across the body. So again, you don't have to come all the way over. Just feel that, you might just want to feel the stretch in the outside of the left hip, just slightly, and that's fine. You can just come to this position, left arm out and look outwards. You're still getting a twist to the spine, or you might want to come deeper. Test yourself a bit. Both shoulder blades working towards the floor. You're ready, slowly, slowly coming up. Beautiful. And then just relax. Relax the leg down. Relax the body. In Shavasana. Next pose is from this position. So just so the next pose we're coming into is Pavanmuktasana. So we're working on the digestive system here, digestive juices. So Pavanmuktasana, keep the left leg straight, bend the right knee up. Interlace all 10 fingers and place them around the top of the shin, so just below the knee. And then bring the knee away from the rib cage and pull it up as much as you can towards the right armpit. And you want to feel a bit of pressure between the hip and the thigh. So not on the stomach, away from the stomach and up past the rib cage and just pull there. So massaging the ascending colon right here. Chin to chest, to lengthen the spine. And just keep pulling and squeezing, and breathing. And when you're ready, just release nice and slowly and just switch to the other side. So this is one of the positions that is really good to release gases and to get the digestive system working. It's almost a morning ritual in this house. So just bringing the knee away from the rib cage, pulling it up to the left armpit, just squeezing down. Still breathing and squeezing. If you're not feeling anything, you just need to bring that knee out a little wider and just squeeze a little bit harder. Beautiful, and just release. We won't do both legs, we'll just relax the legs down just for a moment and just become in Shavasana as still as possible. Okay, when you're ready, we're going to bring the knees into the chest. So the squeeze and roll up. And then we're coming into wide-legged child's pose. So really comfortable one for everyone. So we worked a lot of the gut just there. So now we're working mentally. And this is a great pose for the mental side of it. So just knees out wide, hips back. As far as they can go to the ankles. To the heels, and then just drop the head down and relax in that pose as much as you can. Beautiful. And a really good 2.5 minutes in this pose. So just feel yourself sinking deeper into it. You just, by the time you get out of the pose, you'll be so relaxed. And that's the idea of this mentally. Just relaxing. Mind and stimulating the pineal gland. And all the physical benefits that are coming with this, obviously, is the opening of the hips, which we'll be doing a lot of. And stretching through the knee and the ankles. And the lengthening of the, particularly the lower spine. We've still got about 1:20 to go. Last 35 seconds. And then when you're ready, slowly work your way up. So from here, what we want to do is come onto all fours, and we'll just go through some cat-cows before we do the next one. So just through, in your own time, just working through some cat-cows. You get a nice twist of the spine again. After these cat-cows, so just work through in your own time. Beautiful. And then from here, just come into a position, and we're going to come into threading the needle. So bring the left hand underneath the chin, and just coming up nice and slow, and then just work your way through by threading that needle, bringing the shoulder down, and just relax where you can relax. So your position. You don't have to come into the full twist like I'm going into. You don't have to do that. You just have your arms stretched out and just relax in this pose. A nice pose just to get the twist and chill and stretch through the shoulders. We've just got a minute to go now. Last 20 seconds. And then slowly, slowly coming out. Just work your way out, just to open the chest on the other side, and then switching back to the other side. Coming in as deep as you want to go. Just relax there, breathe. It's another good pose for the digestive system, this one here. And the twisting of the spine is good for the mental health, the connection, the gut and the brain, which is becoming more and more prominent, I suppose, with science catching up with it. It's the last 10 seconds. And slowly, slowly, slowly coming up. Bring that left hand up and then back down. So from here, we're going to move straight into Anahatasana. Just a 2-minute stint in this one. So again, shoulders is really important here. Now we're doing the back bend. So on all fours, walking the hands forward, chest on the floor, chin on the floor. Relax there. If that's too much, forearms on the floor, bring the forehead down. Getting the hips up is really important. The squeeze in the hip flexors is important.
this pose, and then stretch through the shoulders. So we're opening through the chest and opening through the shoulders. So just be mindful it's a challenging pose if you've got issues with your shoulders. So just find that place where you're comfortable and then just allow yourself to just sink into the pose. So we've got a minute to go. Just remember with this one, you need to drop out. Just listen to your body. Don't push it too far with this. So if you drop out, just moving into Shavasana or crocodile pose. And then we're ready, just working your way up. Just come back into a few cat-cows, just working slowly into those. From there, we're going to go into a forward bend again. So just coming into Ardha Kamasana, so Japanese seated pose. Inhale, the hands above the head, palms together across the thumbs, reach up and then come down. Nice and slowly. Push those hips back, reach forward as much as you can. Just relax in the pose, not here for too long. Just the last 20 seconds here. Wonderful. Slowly working your way up, using the strength. And releasing the hands. So we're going to flip over now into supported bridge. So coming into supported bridge, or you can do bridge if you like, whichever you feel comfortable with today. You'll feel really good in this pose. So this is 3 minutes in this. The next two poses are 3 minutes. So just the block underneath you, stretch the legs out. If you feel like coming into bridge, coming up and back down, you can do that. Otherwise, just stay in supported bridge, it's fine. Just enjoy this pose. Just remember, if you feel anything in the lower back that doesn't feel right, just make sure you bring the soles of the feet onto the floor. Okay, and then you can slowly work your way back. Once that releases, shoulder blades together, chin to chest. And just breathe. Minutes to go, should be
Nice and relaxed, just allowing those hips to open up now. Front. Nice, safe, comfortable back bend. Minute and 15 to go. There you want. You got 45 seconds to go. Last 20 seconds. Have a nice shavasana after this one. You ready? Slowly coming out. Just release the block. Bring the hips down nice and slow. And shavasana. As much stillness as you can get into right here. The only movement is the breath. Moving whatever it needs to move. So bring the knees into the chest, have a squeeze. And then rolling up to a seated position. So from here, we're going to come into dragon fly. So bring those legs out as wide as you can go. Having anything in front of you, if you need a bolster or a block or a cushion or a table, or whatever you need in front of you. Another 3-minute pose. So make sure you get yourself in the correct position. And feel the most out of this pose. Always, once you get your legs apart, just lengthen through the spine. First, I always push my fingers into the ground, so they're behind my legs. Shoulder blades to get the chin away from chest, and I feel like I'm getting that, just that tilt there. It's coming down to where you need to get to. And it's not all about getting to the floor. It's just about feeling that opening up of the inside of the hips there. And get into a space where you can just relax into it. Nice. Just over 2 minutes to go. Just do yourself a favor with this and just take away any self-judgment. Just be where you need to be and just be happy with that. And then just connect with the breath. You'll get everything you need out of this pose.
A minute 30 to go, so halfway through. So we've got just on a minute to go. Just breathe nice and deep. The deeper I'm breathing, the more it smells like a brewery in this house. It was our pouring day today and juicing day, and wow, I just smell Jun. Which is a good thing. It's good for you. Last 20 seconds. You should be really feeling comfortable in the pose right now, not pushing yourself too hard. Just feel that you're in it and feeling it, and it's nice. Slowly, slowly work your way out. And coming into Shavasana straight after that one. So we'll just relax into Shavasana. So the idea of a lot of the focus on the poses today is just clearing that connection between the gut health and the mind. So we're just clearing that entire space. Get that blood flow through the spine. When you're ready, bring the knees into the chest with a squeeze. And then rolling up to a seated position. We're coming into Supta Vajrasana. So Supta Vajrasana is the one where we bring our knees towards each other but sit down in between the heels. So most of you know that one by now. Set yourself up so you can be in the pose as still as you can be. So whether that's knowing that you can just be in this position here, that's fine. If it's too much there, one leg at a time. Okay, so just bringing left leg back, right leg out, or whichever way you want to go, and just feeling that stretch here. If you can get into both legs, give it a go. And if you can go all the way back, happy days. If not, just find that space where you're comfortable. So if you're doing one leg, I'll just let you know halfway through to change. You can have cushions, bolsters, whatever you like behind you. Cramping in the feet. And if you are all the way back, it's important to start working the shoulder blades down towards the hips. It makes sense if you just start thinking about bringing that sternum up as high as possible. So even if you're on a bolster behind you or a cushion, try and have that sternum coming upwards, so you're bringing the shoulder blades towards each other. Nice, and you just should feel that nice stretch through the quads. And if you're doing one leg, just switch to the other side. Do both, just hang in there. It's a really, really good stretch. And if you're not going all the way back, it's your quads that are stopping you. So Just be patient with that and just allow them to start lengthening again. And that's going to cause a lot of positive effects in your body because you're going to stop getting as much knee pain, as much hip pain, lower back, just by stretching these quads the way we are now. So the last 20 seconds now. Beautiful. Slowly work your way up. And again, into Shavasana. Straight away after that, I want that blood to start flowing back through the knees, through the ankles, to be blocking that off again. So straighten those legs out and just relax in that position. It's a really good stretch of the lower back as well as the quads. You know, the more you start coming back, the more you get deeper into the lower back. But it stretches those hips, ankles, and knees more than anything. So when you're ready, bring the knees into the chest, have a squeeze, roll up. I'm going to come into a semi-standing position, into Garland. So Garland's a great pose for digestive system as well. Okay, so it's a really, really good way to get the gut working. Feet hip width apart, heels in, toes out, and just coming into this position. Use anything you need to help you in this position. If it's too much here, just always go back into happy baby. Okay, so happy baby is a good one for digestive system as well. This is even better. It's just, so you're just working towards that straight spine. A couple of minutes in this one. Just breathe here. Just try and take all the attachment away. And using a wall is a good thing behind you as well. That can sort of just help you get into that knowing that you're getting that straighter spine. Pavamuktasana, if that doesn't work by getting into the toilet, this will. Whether feeling a little bit blocked up, drink about a litre of Jun, and then do Pavamuktasana, and then do Garland, and you're guaranteed to be running to the toilet. So a minute to go, so just cross the halfway mark. So hang in there. If you need to come out, obviously come out. So if you're in Garland, just do one thing now. Just bring your shoulder blades together as much as you can. They don't have to be together. Chin to chest and bring the belly button to the spine. Now push the sternum forward and up. You just feel the difference when you do that. Teacher training in India that's just constantly just keep pushing that into you because you just sag into this. Just shoulder blades together. Sternum up, belly button to the spine. Bring the weight to the heels. Last couple of breaths. Beautiful. And just relax out of this pose. Just sit on your bum, legs forward, in front of you, just stretching out. So we're going to come into deer pose. So just bring the left knee pointing outwards, right knee comes behind, underneath the left foot.
we're coming into the forward bend. So we're just going to do forward and twist in this one today. Minute and a half in each one. So again, lengthen through the spine, really important. I'll push my fingers into the ground, shoulder blades together, chin up, and then just walk forward with your hands. You can have anything you like in front of you. You can even hold yourself up with your hands, chin up. Become as relaxed as you possibly can. Beautiful. You feel a lot more open in the hips now. Bringing this pose in at this time, you should be getting that tilt going well, that fold in the pelvic region, and just relax as much as you can. You've got 45 seconds to go. And when you're ready, slowly, slowly working your way up. So we're going to come into the twist. And again, just, Jasmine, you shouldn't be twisting too much, but you can just come down to the side a little bit, as long as you're not twisting that stomach around. Everyone else, just come into where you're comfortable. You don't have to go too deep into this. You can have a bolster beside you. You can come to the ground, or you can just sit in this, stand in this position, or be upright, I should say, in this position, but twisting the hips around. That might be enough for you. Whatever it is that's comfortable, you can come down if you like. Come down. It's just about feeling that sort of hip movement and twisting. Okay, so you don't want to feel uncomfortable in this position. Some people feel really comfortable in this and can twist deep. I can usually twist quite deep in this. You don't have to, you just need to fold over. Just the last 20 seconds here. Slowly, slowly working up. Just take your time coming up, get back into a nice neutral position before you switch to the other side. This is the first one on the other side is the forward fold. So just getting yourself right for that forward fold. So the back through the spine, chin away from chest, and then slowly work towards coming forward. And once you come forward, bring chin to chest. Or get on the floor if you can, or block, put your hands on the block, or head down. Wherever you're comfortable. Just over a minute to go. Last 20 seconds.
slowly working out. And just moving into the twist on this side. So again, just to where you need to be. It might just be this. That's perfect. You don't have to get too deep into this, but you're twisting your chest around. And if you can slowly start coming down. About 50 seconds to go. Slowly, slowly work your way up. Work your way out of the pose, nice and easy, coming into Shavasana, relaxing in Shavasana. Nice relaxation of the hips now and the spine. And as soon as you're ready, we're going to come into a perfect pose for mental health as well as gut health. So we're going to come into Viparita Karani, so just having the block underneath the lower back. You can go up against the wall if you like, but make sure your bum's right up against the wall if you're doing that. Or otherwise, this is supported shoulder stand with the block underneath. And if you want to, you can come into shoulder stand. You don't have to. Just relax in this pose as much as possible. If you go into shoulder stand and you want to go into plow, just do that at any stage you like, go in and out if you like. Pose. 2.5 minutes from now. And just really enjoy this pose. You don't want to push yourself at this stage. You just want to allow yourself just to feel relaxed in this pose. So we have a minute to go. And then we'll work with the breath. So a lot of really good relaxing poses you would have found tonight. And mental and gut health, for that to work together. It's all about relaxation. It's all about slowing everything down, slowing the breath down. Just getting into positions where you're physically just opening up slightly. And just relaxing through the breath. We're going to get that perfect blood flow through the spine, and also we do a lot of poses which keep you connected with the vagus nerve tonight. So it's one of the big important parts. That's the connection between the gut and the brain. Slowly coming out of the pose and just relaxing in Shavasana. So if you want to do some windshield wipers, make sure you do. Otherwise, just relax in Shavasana. We're going to do supported bridge next. Fish, supported fish next. But just allow yourself to relax first. Allow that blood to start flowing normally. Particularly if you're in shoulder stand, you want to just allow the central nervous system to calm down again. And whenever you're ready, coming into supported fish. So having the block behind you. If you don't want to have the block behind you up like I've got it, just place it down on the floor and have your shoulder blades there, or have a cushion there if you like, or a bolster. Or you can just come into fish pose, which is having the elbows on the ground. I think that's what I'm going to do tonight. Shoulder blades together, drop the head back. Just be in that position there. So 2.5 minutes is a good amount of time to be in this pose. Opening right up through the chest, through the throat. Beautiful. So the adrenaline tonight stayed nice and low. You've got that good connection with the vagus nerve right now. The only thing that would have picked up the adrenaline is if you went into plow. So if you did go into plow, you should be relaxed again now. It's a minute, 10 seconds to go. Last 20 seconds. And slowly coming out of the pose. Just relax in Shavasana just for a short time. We're just going to come into recline and twist to finish. So just allow the shoulder blades just to sink into the floor and just feel that difference, that opening, feel that sternum wanting to be up. Now bring the chin to chest and just relax there. And we just want to finish with a twist in the hips there, okay? So we don't have to go too deep into this. So when you're ready, just bring the knees towards the chest. Arms out, hands out in line with the shoulders, and then just drop the knees to the right-hand side. As much as you can. You don't have to come all the way down. You can have a block underneath even just to hold you there. Just get that twist in that lower back we're after. Bring the shoulder blades onto the floor. Speaking Italian there. Shoulder blades onto the floor. And look out to the left if you can. And just hold here and breathe slowly. So your body now is just ready for that slowness, just everything being slow. Try and keep that theme for the night. Just stay as slow as possible. Just see if anyone notices. See if you notice what happens when you keep everything slow. And then when you're ready, slowly come up and then drop to the other side. Just bring those shoulder blades onto the floor. Again, look out to the right. Slow breath down. So we started off slowing everything down. We should be at a really, really slow pace now. Both mentally, physically. And it's just giving ourselves that space between the thoughts now. That space between the thoughts is a meditation. So you'll be in a walking meditation for the rest of the evening. And then slowly coming back. Any move that you feel like you need to do, you might want to squeeze the knees in, whatever. But then just come into the final pose of Shavasana. I think it's about 5 or 6 minutes past. Yeah, 6 minutes past. So we've got about 8 minutes, and we'll go through a nice relaxation of the body. If you can hang around, do that. If you need to go, obviously, just head off. Don't ever on guard. I want to speak to myself. So just completely relax. Take a nice, long, slow, deep breath in. And then release the breath. Let's do that again. Nice, long, slow, deep breath in. And then just release the breath. And then just bring your awareness to just the sounds around you. Just find the furthest sound away from you. Don't label it, don't analyze it, just find it. Just put your attention to it. Just listening only. Don't analyze the sound. Now slowly bring your attention closer. So maybe just outside the building might be a noise. Just outside the room that you're in. Again, just listening only. And bring it even closer. And just hear yourself breathe. Just the natural breath here. Now, without opening your eyes, just develop the awareness of the room that you're in, the walls, the ceiling. Bring your awareness now to yourself laying on the floor. Try and look from a metta position and see your body laying on the floor. Just become aware of your physical existence. Become aware of the existence of your physical body and concentrate on your physical body as a whole. Total awareness now is on the natural breath.
should feel yourself becoming more and more relaxed. So we'll move into rotation of consciousness now, awareness of the different parts of the body. As quickly as possible, the mind should jump from point to point. Just starting with the right hand, just become aware of the right hand thumb, second finger, third, fourth, fifth, palm of the hand, back of the hand, wrist, lower arm, elbow, upper arm, shoulder, armpit, side, waist, hip, hamstring, right thigh, kneecap, calf muscle, ankle, heel, the sole of the right foot, the top of the right foot, right toes, 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. And move to the left side, the left hand thumb, second finger, third, fourth, fifth, palm of the hand, back of the hand, wrist, lower arm, elbow, upper arm, shoulder, armpit, side, waist, hip, hamstring, left thigh, kneecap, calf muscle, ankle, heel, sole of the left foot, top of the left foot, left toes 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Go to the top of the head, forehead, right eyebrow, left eyebrow, the space between the eyebrows. Right eyelid, right eye, left eye. Right ear, left ear. Right nostril, left nostril, the whole of the nose. The right cheek, left cheek. Upper lip, lower lip, chin, jaw, throat. Right collarbone, left collarbone. Right chest, left chest, middle of the chest. Navel, upper abdomen, lower abdomen, right groin, left groin. Right thigh, left thigh. Right knee, left knee. Right ankle, left ankle. Right toes, left toes. Now go to the back. The right toes, right sole, right heel, left heel. Right ankle, right calf muscle, left calf muscle. Back of the right knee, back of the left knee, back of the right thigh. Back of the left thigh. Right buttock, right hip, left hip. The whole of the spine. Just relax the spine. Right shoulder blade, left shoulder blade, back of the neck, back of the head, top of the head. To the major part. It's the whole of the right leg, the whole of the left leg, both legs together, the whole of the right arm, the whole of the left arm, both arms together, the whole of the head together, the whole of the back together, the whole of the front together, all of the internal organs together. The whole body, the whole body, the whole body. Just visualize your whole body as you say mentally to yourself, the whole body, relax. Our body, floor, awareness. Concentrate on the body laying on the floor, your body laying on the floor, and become aware of the meeting points between the body and the floor. So the head and the floor, feel the point between the head and the floor. Shoulders, floor, arms, floor, back, floor, buttocks, floor, thighs, floor, calves, floor, heels, floor, the whole body, floor. Bring your awareness now back to the breath. As you breathe in, feel the air coming through the nostrils. As you breathe out, feel the air flowing out slowly through the nostrils. And with every inhale and every exhale, we're going to count backwards from 21. I'm inhaling, 21. I'm exhaling, 21. I'm inhaling, 20. I'm exhaling, 20. I'm inhaling, 19. I'm exhaling, 19. Go all the way down to 0. Without making a mistake. If you do make a mistake, go back and start again at 21. Just awareness of the breath and the counting of the breath, nothing else. Just awareness of the breath, counting of the breath. Just check that you're awake. If you lost count, go back and start again. Cease the counting now. Still remain aware of the breath. Now just become aware of your own self. Look at your own self. Look at your own self as you would look at yourself in the mirror. Or as I look at you, or you look at me. Look to your own self and look to your own aura. Look at yourself from different angles. From the front, from the right, from the left, from the top, from below. And just find your own aura and see whether your aura is yellow, golden, pink, red, purple, maybe pure yellow, brown, green, burning yellow, black, white, blue, violet. Now become aware of the mantra, Shanti. Just become aware of that mantra, Shanti. Just repeat that to yourself mentally. Shanti, Shanti, Shanti. Continue to repeat that to yourself. Wanders, just bring it back to the mantra of Shanti. Shanti, Shanti, Shanti. Peace. Just release the mantra now. Become aware of the breath once again. Take a long, slow, deep breath in. And release that breath. Just do that again. Take a long, slow, deep breath in. Release the breath. Now just thinking of someone you want to send a gratitude towards, and send that gratitude off to them. And now thanking yourself deeply for being here for this practice this evening. It's great things for your body and your mind. And start wiggling the toes and the fingers. To the right hand side, take a breath from the right hand side before working your way up into Sukhasana. Comfortable seated position, bring your hands into Namaskar, breath position. I'd like to deeply thank you all for being here this evening and allow me to take you through
this evening's class. And hope you enjoyed the class. Have a wonderful rest of the evening, and see you all again soon. Namaste. Thank you, everyone. A lot of slow movers there. It's good. Thank you. Have a beautiful evening. See you all again soon. Thank you.
Bye.
See you later.
Bye.
Bye. Bye.